When you watch us during live severe weather coverage, we tend to show a lot of different various radar products. Let's dive into what some of those are. Base reflectivity is what you typically see when opening your radar app. Greens will typically indicate light rain, whereas oranges and reds show areas of heavy rainfall or even possible hail in pink colors. Velocity data gives us an indication of what the winds are doing inside of a storm. Here is an example of what we call a velocity couplet, where greens are winds blowing towards the radar and reds are winds blowing away from the radar. When these two colors appear close together like this, rotation is evident in the storm and a tornado may form. This information is also fed into our exclusive shear rate product to determine areas of potential rotation. A weak signature shows an area of interest, while an extreme reading shows that a tornado is imminent. Another use for product is called the correlation coefficient. Most of the time, raindrops are uniformly shaped and sized. Therefore, they correlate to each other and are shown as pink or magenta colors. However, if a tornado is on the ground causing damage, debris such as trees, wood, and insulation gets lofted into the atmosphere, and as a result, the targets detected by the radar are not correlated to each other, thus turning green or blue colors. When those blue colors co-locate with a velocity couplet, a tornado can be confirmed from the radar data. Well, there is some exciting news coming to the capital region regarding improved radar coverage. The next round radar operated by the National Weather Service in Slidell, Louisiana, provided coverage for the greater Baton Rouge area. During the late fall of 2023, this radar, KLIX, went offline as it prepared to move to its new home in Hammond with a new name, KHDC. Radar provides key information about current conditions and helps forecasters give accurate warnings during severe weather. It sends out a beam of energy that is used to detect targets such as raindrops and sends it back to help produce the radar images that you see. As the beam leaves the radar, it is tilted up and increases with height the further away it travels. When the radar was located in Slidell, that, along with the tilted beam, caused poor low-level images over the Baton Rouge area and parishes around the Felicianas.
Yeah, our main goal is going to be to increase the coverage. We can see a lot lower by moving it from Slidell to Hammond, a lot lower for the areas across Baton Rouge to Chaffalaya Basin.
The move also comes with new technology being added to the radar. A new lower tilt was added to the radar scans, which will allow even lower analysis of storms.
We're hoping that this move and in combination, we're going to be lowering the beam from the lowest scan of zero point 0.5 degrees to 0.3 degrees. So that lower scanning strategy plus the move closer to the west will provide better surveillance for western portions of the area, including the Baton Rouge metro area. And that will also help us help forecasters better interrogate the storms, hopefully leading to more accuracy in warnings.
The new location in Hammond will drastically decrease the height of the lowest beam over the greater Baton Rouge area.
It's going to be roughly on average around 1,800 feet to 2,800 feet scanning versus I want to say 5,800 to 7,200 feet. So that's a 4,000 to 6,000 foot improvement in scanning.
This will better help detect rotation closer to the ground in storms that might be able to produce tornadoes or hail cores in storms that could be dropping large hail. Even with the radar now further away from Slidell, areas nearby will still have great radar coverage.
We're not expecting there to be a major noticeable degradation of coverage. Everything should be actually pretty much fine. This is all a net positive thing, especially for the western areas that really need it.
We are very excited to have the radar in Hammond that will increase the detection of severe weather and will improve our ability to keep you and your family safe ahead of the storm.